Hey there, Chris. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Sorry I'm on so freaking late. Work kind of kicked my ass. And, just gonna be honest, and just get it out of the way. I was thinking a lot about my sister, which preoccupied my mind for a little bit. But I'm here now. Hopefully this won't take 6 hours. Yeah. We'll see if I can even last 2 hours. All right, let's practice round.
Take this. Light. Gather. Thunder.
What is Stitch doing? Oh my god. E and G slide.
Gather. Thunder.
Man, at level 1, I can two-shot these guys.
Gather. Thunder.
At level 99, I can two-shot these guys.
Gather. Thunder. It's over. It's over.
I think we're gonna be practicing this quite a bit, because I have a feeling the Triform one's gonna slip me up here and there.
Gather. Take this. Gather. Thunder. Take this.
We'll see.
It's over. Take this. It's over. This is it.
I think I've gotten a lot better at using the menu since I was complaining about it.
Take this. Back off.
Yeah, got home, hung out with my friends immediately getting home.
Take this.
From work. It took me so long just to get freaking energy, man. Like I just got done showering and having dinner.
Back off. This is it.
Too bad you don't get a higher like score when you get a high like combo for killing enemies.
This is it.
Maybe I shouldn't hit the reaction command so soon and see what it does. Won't get a chance this time. Man, Stitch is OP, dude.
Gather. Thunder.
Gotta watch out for these little fucks.
Yeah. Take this.
Oh my god. Where did that little shit come from?
Heal. Gather.
What the hell?
Gather. Gather. Thunder. Gather. Thunder. Gather.
Stitch?
Gather. Thunder. Gather. Thunder. Gather. Thunder. This is it. It's over.
Not bad if I say so myself.
Yeah, back off. This is it. It's over. This is it. It's over.
Whew. Now we should have double score for this next round. Which might be worth ukuleleing, but
Gather. Thunder.
I'm lazy.
Yeah, back off. Take this. Back off.
Yeah, double score with 5 enemies there. It would have been kind of tough, because I know a samurai will fuck me up. And for some reason, those things' propeller attack really destroys. Ooh. Holy shit, dude. Dude, Chifa is fucking brutal. Stitch. Stitch. Lick. 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 She's gonna beat my ass, Stitch. She's gonna beat my motherfucking ass. Lick me, motherfucker.
Come and get it.
This is it.
Here you go.
Damn, dude. Almost outed by Yuffie. I will say it's pretty funny. Yuffie is the strongest character in Rebirth.
Get it. Here you go.
Are you serious?
Just give up. It'll be easier.
No, you can fuck off.
This one's gonna hurt. Here you go.
It's over.
Whew.
Gather. Light. Gather. Thunder.
So far, so good with the point game. Oh, right, I gotta summon them every round because they refill my drive.
Gather. Gather.
Motherfucker. Stitch not only did not save me, but did not lick me. Oh! I'm so glad that a normal heartless enemy that can fly at me and match my glide speed can just hit me with 2 hits and kill me. Well, that's why we're doing this, to practice. I'm also like super sluggish, so that does not help.
Light. Gather. Thunder.
It's like, I think it's like round 8 where I unlocked double point, whatever. So if it really is killing 50 enemies, then I can plan out that kind of route.
Gather. Thunder. There. Take this. Yeah. Gather. Thunder.
Damn it! I did it again.
Back off. It's over. Take this.
At least I could test my theory with this.
Take this. Let's go.
Huh. I'm just gonna hold on to it next time.
Thunder.
See what happens if I just hold it.
Let's go.
Oh, you just do it anyway. Okay.
Back off. Back off. Back off. Let's go. Yeah. Back off. It's over. It's over.
That was close.
Yeah. Back off. Yeah. It's over.
I'm sure with this much health,
Heal.
with a big attack like that from a boss,
This is it.
that would have been bad.
Take this. Yeah. Back off. Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Back off. Yeah. Back off. Yeah. Take this. Yeah. It's over.
Nice.
Gather. Thunder. Yeah. It's over. Take this. This is it. This is it.
That was lucky.
Gather. Gather. Thunder. Gather. Thunder.
Bitch. Lick me! Licky licky.
Gather. Thunder.
Sorry, the demon came out.
Gather. Thunder. It's over. Gather.
So this should be doubles points right here. Huh. Interesting. guess it's not every 50 enemies.
Gather! Thunder!
Ooh. Oh my god! No! That was so stupid! It never lands on the one that I'm already on. It never lands on the one I'm on. I thought, like, okay, I'll style on him. This will be fine. I'm sorry. It's gonna take 6 hours. We knew this was gonna be the case.
Light!
Maybe I'll wait till I get double score on whatever the mission is afterwards. I'm just gonna
Gather! Thunder!
farm with Stitch. Okay, like that, I guess. It's not a bad mission, even though these things are a little scary. Is someone gonna hit me? They're just looking at the floor. They don't know what the fuck to do. Hey, that's totally fine. I think I broke the AI, man. Wait, what? Oh yeah, we started over. That's why I have some little points. I'm done. What? Hit me! Hit me! This is ridiculous. I literally could just sit here and do this and just keep summoning him 2 more times, as fun as that would be. You know what? I'm gonna tab out and go play some different music than... I'll have to mute Kingdom Hearts in a second. I knew the bar was going to go down, so I switched back.
Sora!
Oh, motherfucking Donald and Goofy. Can I get hit by something? Okay, can I get hit by one more thing? Oh my god.
Let's go!
Alright, well, I'm safe because of Stitch, so let me go turn down Kingdom Hearts. Start that over. They're just not going to be able to hit me. So I'm going to chance it one more time. I'm going to let it dismiss and hopefully one of them will hit me before Donald and Goofy kill another one. This is riveting gameplay. It's just a lot safer to do it here than the next set of rounds. Even though we got a plan working for it. Because I don't have to deal with the points. How many times can you be hit before KO points. I'm hoping to get at least 3,000 from this, if it works. Come on, hit me. There's only fucking 3. I mean, that's still a lot of points. Yeah, we just shot up like 1,000 points in no time. What? That is nowhere near enough, Stitch. What the fuck is he doing? I should have healed before going to the next match. That's the thing I gotta get better at when I have Stitch out. Oh, double points? If I got double points for this one? For like 7 enemies? I saw more news for Final Fantasy Rebirth stuff. Oh, right when I was like, oh, yeah, I'll say something so it's not so boring. Also in Final Fantasy IV, I reached the part where Cecil becomes Paladin. That was cool. Yeah, it sure was. I prefer Dark Knight Cecil because I really like the darkness mechanic where you sacrifice HP for damage. But that moment is pretty cool. I kind of remember it's something to do with his dad or something. His dad was a Paladin. And then you have to go to a mirror and confront your dad. Oh, this music here is like comfort food. Even though Final Fantasy VIII is my favorite Final Fantasy, I didn't get to play it all that much as a kid. As much as I did 7, because my Final Fantasy VIII disc kept breaking. So I played way more 7. I got a lot more nostalgia for it in some ways. Even though I think 8 is a little bit more interesting in some ways. Oh, if you saw Cecil Paladin moment, that means you met the 2 little wizards, Palm and him and Palm or whatever, right? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them. No matter what happens, I'm just not a fan of them. Also, is the music too loud? I can never tell on my end. So whenever I stream, since I fixed my audio like 2 months ago, I have my actual audio for my computer at 25% at all times. Okay. I can always turn it down. Ooh, that was close. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying 4 so far. I will say I'm really, really interested in you playing 7 and 8. And then you can enjoy Kingdom Hearts a little bit more because you'll know Leon and Cloud and everybody. Not that it'll matter for 4, barely for 3. I smacked him in the head and then he died. Is this point farming worth? No, it's fucking 3 enemies. I'm already at 5,000 points too. What the hell's going on? Oh, don't fuck up this time, me. It did the same motherfucking thing. I shouldn't be taking risks like that. Oh hey Tifa, it's your theme song. Holy shit. Lick me. Lick me. Licky. Licky, 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 licky. Lick. Okay, thank you. Nope. Are you? What? How did she do so much damage to me? She never does that. I can't fuck around. I can't fuck around at all with this. I can't take it easy even on the easier stuff. This is ridiculous. We were at like 6,000 points already. We just had to farm at 17 and we'd be good. Fuck it, we're just gonna get there. Please don't use an ether on me, you nimrods. And you did it immediately. I think playing Tifa's theme song made her power up. Game over screen. That's why it knew. What's funny is this little piano diddle that you hear right here. It was in the first, it's been there since the first Final Fantasy, but Nobuo Uematsu made it in a time crunch for the first Final Fantasy. And he says he's always embarrassed because it was just a little piano thing that he threw together. It wasn't anything like serious that he did, but it's like the most iconic song from all Final Fantasy. Just to go to show, if you overthink it, you kind of overthink brilliance sometimes. It was so simple and catchy, it was perfect. Not a fan of what they did to Honeybee in 7 Remake. It was a hookah. And they turned it to some gay dance palace. We didn't need the dance. We already had enough gay in 7. It was totally fine. I'm so excited for part 3 because I was thinking about it today. And they're gonna do some things better than the original in terms of placement of things that happen in the story. Like, slight spoilers for you, because you already know what happens to Eric, but after Eric dies, right afterwards, you go snowboarding down a mountain. Kind of ruins the mood. And Rebirth seems to be moving around those scenes to fit better narratively. What the heck? I was a little mad that, so there's a part in 7 where you do a parade and you have to do this wacky mini game in the original, but in the remake they just made you do the same exact like DDR button, not DDR, kind of like Guitar Hero button prompt mini game that they did for the Honeybee Inn. I was like, wow, okay, I guess. Jesus Christ, she hits so hard. That would be an insta-kill. The hell? Jesus Christ! Tifa has so much goddamn super armor. What is that about? Jesus! What is happening? Come on. Stitchy. Stitcheroni. My MP bar's right there, buddy. Jesus, bro! You cannot fuck around. You cannot even, like, try to fuck around. You can't even do silly things. I'm not taking a chance. If I'm ever half health and Stitch is out, I'm just healing. Oh my god. No. Oh, you're not. Really? She's immune to magic? At least she can't insta-kill. Got her ass. Too bad it's not the... Oh, the slowdown. What the hell was that about? Ooh, the underwater theme. You know, actually, for your sake, Chris, depending how long it takes to get through this stuff and get my computer and everything, I might hold off on playing the original Final Fantasy VII until we do everything else in that list that I gave off, so you have a chance to play it your first time on your own. Because I know you wouldn't want to go into... Oh, shit. Into a stream and watch that for the first time. Oh my god. Wait, that was a perfect farm moment. Oh, I'm so stupid, dude. There were so many of them, too. Oh my god. Huh? It was the same motherfucking Heartless again, man. You know, I'm debating just skipping all that noise and just starting from the one we farm this one, and just hope that we get enough points. Because we almost did last time. But also, like, if I'm making mistakes with that, how am I really going to be able to do this? Some bullshit, man. I do have one request for you, though. I don't know if you care to take out super bosses in games ever. I don't think I've ever, like, talked to you about that, but when you play 7, I highly request that you fight Emerald and Ruby. That was my favorite part of 7 as a kid. Yeah, I mean, you don't gotta win, but just like attempt fighting them to your best capabilities. I think you get it pretty easy, but it was my favorite part playing the original, and it's kind of what started my journey in fighting super bosses. It's like my most look forward to part in every RPG I play. Final Fantasy V. Unless you're playing the re-releases on GBA Plus, then every single Final Fantasy has super bosses, but the first Final Fantasy with the super boss was Final Fantasy V with the Omega weapon. Or just, it was just called Omega in that game. It's a robot that just is hiding in the rift. It's got some cool backstory. But yeah. I don't think there is a super boss in 6, and they didn't bring him back until 7. And 7 had Emerald, Ruby, Emerald weapon, Ruby weapon. I think that's the version that they let you fight Diamond Weapon. I don't think you fight Diamond Weapon in the original. In the Japanese, I don't know though. 8 had Ultima Weapon from Final Fantasy VII, funny enough. And oh, an Omega Weapon, which was a reskin of Ultima Weapon, and it was just like tougher. It was kind of lame. 9 had the infamous Ozma. If you know anything about Ozma, that's a fucking shit-ass boss. 10, I think had Anima. And no, I had Omega Weapon in that one too. And then they added all the Dark Aeons and then like a super version of Omega Weapon in the international release. 12 had a lot of super bosses. a lot of hunts to go after. It's the game that started the hunt system. 13 had one super boss, and it was the stupidest super boss of all time. That game... Hold on, my music's... The Final Fantasy 13 railroads you into who you get to play as, how you play, what you do, going down hallways, no towns, no exploration. And by the time they give you a big open map to play around in, it's the end of the game. By the time you can choose any party member and have all your levels, your level cap unlocked, you have to beat the final story boss. And then you work your way getting the best weapons and gear in the game to fight a super boss that's just a reskin of a normal enemy. And all it does, it like basically insta-kills your party and counterattacks if you do any attack to it. So you have to have a specific party of Lightning, Fang, and Vanille, and then they're all supposed to be switching between the healer role and the debuffer role. I forgot what it's called, like Saboteur. And then all you do is debuff the boss, make him weaker, and use poison on him to switch everyone to healers, and just keep spamming heals over and over and over again, because they gave you no MP in that game. Because they're like, oh, healing is too OP, so we took MP away, and then we made it blah 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 blah. And then you heal after battle automatically, so now it's just like a thing in battle to use. It's so dumb. And so you literally just mash healing while you poison them over and over again and debuff them. You don't attack, you don't use any other strat, nothing else works. Worst super boss ever. 15's first super boss was the Adamantoise. But it was literally just you hit triangle to warp strike to its face over and over again for like 5 hours. Not joking, 5 hours. It was made easier when they added the Ring of the Lucide, which created a black hole to suck the turtle into, and they insta-killed it, which is really dumb, but also great. Then they added Omega Weapon from Final Fantasy V, almost exactly how it was in that. 16 had elite marks, but that game was so fucking easy, I don't really know if I consider it a super boss. Final Fantasy XIV has all of its ultimate raids. Oh, and then in Final Fantasy XII, the ultimate boss was called Yasmat, and it was in the original version, the English and Japanese version before the International Zodiac Age rebalance, was a 10-hour fight. 10 hours. Some say 12, but for me it was 10. But with the Gambit system, you literally just set up your party to do specific actions, and then you just wait for it to die. So, it was pretty boring. But, 10 hours long. Anyway. Sorry. Need some caffeine. I'm so tired of fighting this thing already. I already beat Sephiroth's stupid ass in this game. I don't need his boss music. This jabroni. Xbox, Jim Carrey, King Bear, MNP, Sephiroth. These bosses are really, really boring without the other boss to work off of. Jim Carrey, King Bear, MNP, Sephiroth. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. I skimmed to my knees. I'm thinking about trying Street Fighter 6. I've never played Street Fighter, like, for real. I played a little Street Fighter in the past, but never actually played it. So I'm debating playing the new one when Tifa comes out. I'm pretty good at fighting games. Like, naturally good at them. Just never had anyone to play with when I was younger. And everyone I did play with got upset with me. I only had one friend who would play Soul Calibur with me. We were rivals. I miss hanging out with Toby. Wonder what he's doing these days. Last I heard, he had a kid. Holy shit. Man, if I was smart, I would have just let myself... Oh, man. 7 enemies that are super easy. I gotta farm these guys. Oh, he can be affected by it when he's in the air? Fat body. No, we're not fooling around. Jesus, man. Even Stitch's little bullshit can't stop her. Jeez. Then when Yuffie does that big attack, it's scary. Look me, little blue, little dude, little blue. Dude, I can't, like, counter at all. What do they expect you to do with this fight normally? Just probably power through it with Reflex, right? At least I know that doesn't guarantee kill me. Thanks, Stitch. Oh shit. This is not good. For some reason those aerial enemies are not as susceptible to magnet. I love when it unsnaps from the enemies to me. These lance enemies are really dangerous. Right, they don't get affected by magic. What? That dude planned it. You can blow. Damn it. Why didn't let me do two? That was weird. Okay, that's new. Really? Really? That's just not gonna happen. Alright, snag with my plan. If I get hit too much to this point, I don't think I can farm on the 17th round. Why would I do that? Shit. Really? Really? We'll get as close as we can. Don't give me that flashing anime eye bullshit. Oh shit. Forgot if I hit them they retaliate with fucking rings. Come on, shoot me, shoot me, shoot me! Before they get up! This is really annoying. Why are the Neos sticking to me way harder than they were last time? This is so dumb. I'm like actually trying to run into their fire. Man, when it's double score, even if there's only like 4 or 5 enemies, it's way more points. I'm thinking that we do try to get the score attack in the first 10 rounds, at least as high as we can go. Oh my god! Their little spinning top move does more damage than their laser thing? I hate this so much. We're just gonna try from that cup. Fuck it. Give us another couple rounds and then we'll call it for Kingdom Hearts for tonight, probably. I'm just making so many stupid little mistakes that I normally wouldn't. But I do think it's worth starting from round 1 and farming, like, maybe getting away with like 1,000 or 2,000 points every fight. And whenever we do hit the double point threshold, whatever fight it's on, we just stick to that. Because it was way more than just double points. I was getting like 80 points a pop instead of the 8 that I was here, like 10 times the points. Do you see how little points I have? Do you see that? 290. Because I got hit by a rock, and then those guys did the spin move. Like 2 of them did the spin move on me at the same time. That is so dumb. Why does it take down your point count when you're fucking in hit stun? It looks like he's playing the guitar. Well, with how this is going, I'm probably gonna get like at least 6,000 points. I would just sit here and wait. Yeah, well, I think we're gonna get 4,500 between 3 full stitches here. Okay, so we will get 6,000 for all 3 stitches. Almost 7,000. That should be good enough, actually. And with the, by the time we got here, we had like 3,000 points. Yeah, that would have been 10K. They take so long to attack. Come on. And for some reason, sometimes it just bounces right off Sora. I don't know why. It's really weird. Anyway, we got 2,500, which is 1,000 more I thought we were gonna get. So yeah, we'll have 7,500 points. Oh, hi there. Yeah, Stitch. I know Stitch can do that, but like when I don't have him summoned, for some reason those laser beams will just like bounce off me. Without Stitch being there, it'll just like hit Sora and it'll just like go through him and make a little chink noise. Oh, yeah, I could see that. Fighting Zigbar would be a pain in the ass. It might. Sometimes I get hit in the back, though. Maybe it's bouncing off his, like, shoulder pads. Or maybe it's hitting my gold crown. I think it'll be enough. I think getting 7,500 points here will be enough to get through the rest of the arena. That would be nice having the 3,000 from earlier, but that chance of that. With how freaking sleepy I am right now. No, I think you're onto something though. I do think it might be... Oh shit, I'm not gonna heal enough from this? Shit, this could be a risky hit. Might be getting the Keyblade while I'm just standing there. Oh, not the rings. This isn't Sonic the Hedgehog, bro. Please don't kill me. Oh, perfect. Oh, we gotta be careful because the birds that get summoned right after this. That's right, the 1-2 punch. The 1-2 buckle my shoe birds. This is riveting gameplay, I know. To have a bunch of Heartless dancing the Final Fantasy VII music. I might be able to get close to 8,000. You know, actually, we're not gonna have MP to fight the birds if I just do this. So we're gonna do this. Lick me, bro. Stitch. Lick! Stitch! Lick me, bro! What a dick. I hate the 1-2 punch birds. Okay, you know what? This is fine. Unexpected, but okay. Uh-oh. Whew. Actually, you know what? Oh, I was getting a shit ton of points at first. Weird. Okay, 10,000 points is more than okay. If we just survive all this, we got it. Oh my god, I gotta stop being stupid. They get out of magnet easy. Can you give me a lick, bro? Ooh. Stitch is the GOAT in the level 1 playthrough, like, holy hell. Yeah, I read online that it was like after the first like 50 enemies, you'll get like a double score mode or whatever. But it's not really been working because it's not consistent. Oh, you just mean for when you kill an enemy, it just gets like a random bonus points. I see. Well, that's what I was looking for. There we go. Holy shit! I thought Magnet would catch him. Why is he not targetable? What the fuck? What the hell? Why is he immune to everything? That was weird. So far, this challenge is harder than Lingering Will. I can't see Lingering Will being harder than this thing. It took me like all day to beat Lingering Will. I wish there's something I could do to stop this stupid healing bubble. Why did I do that? Yeah, I just beat the beat the cup itself yesterday, and this getting the points for it alone has been tough to reach that much. And you can only summon Stitch at these early stages, the first 20 rounds. So you gotta like get the points within the first 20 rounds and then work your way up. But I'm positive with this much points, I'll be able to do it. Oh shit. Yeah, exactly. It makes it the point part of it gets hard because you can only really get it with Stitch. Or trying to get like, how much would that be? 3,000 points each round, which doesn't sound impossible, but sometimes it feels like it is. Yeah, I was hoping that that mission with the 1,000 heartless enemies, it's like fight number 45 or whatever, I could get enough points doing that, but since they only give you a minute, it's like impossible. Oh shit, I'm only at 100 points. This isn't good. I'm gonna play it safe. I wish I could just say fuck you to a stupid barrier. Pizza possible. And sorry if I'm like sluggish with how I speak. Long day at work trying to stream and do this. So. Well, long work, then streaming, and then doing this. So I might be like, as I talk. I gotta remember that. That does like 60 freaking points. I'm just gonna play ultra safe. We're just thunder spamming. 40 points until I lose, and I have almost 11k. I'm just being too risky with the shit that I do. With my tired brain. And trust me, I barely beat Zemnis. Getting hit by anything at this point could be over. Oh, you piece of shit. Not that this is gonna help. Hey, at least he licked me before he disappeared. Yeah, get him, ball. Alright, that annoying part's over. What are these rules again? Oh, limit spam. Easy. The worst part of all this is I have to save my 8 items for the last couple rounds. So I gotta really rely on these guys for the limit spam here. Oh, fuck. That was hard, guys. That was real hard right there. I'm not worried that I can get 4,000 more points in the next 20 rounds. Or 30? I think 30. Oh, the shaman, and he killed Donald. I hate that little fuck. I hate this little fuck. Okay. Bitch slap the flower. Some easy points here. I hope I don't activate Duck Flare on accident. That's a very real possibility. I hate when I'm right. God damn it! Ah! No points for me. Good job, Donald. Good fucking job. You fucking duck. Ooh, okay. They almost killed my duck, man. No chances. What is with the slowdown, man? Oh my god. Ooh, fuck off. What, hopeless? Sad? What's up, Uvo? You little gotcha gremlin. A wild Uvo has appeared. A lot of gargoyles for this one. I feel because it eats up most limits. They aren't, but I'm just so, like, fundamentally against gachas as a whole. And I mean, do you mean like free as in they're free to play, but they have the gacha? Oh my god, they killed Donald. Because that's still pay to play. You gotta pay for your favorite character like Genshin Impact and shit. Damn it, damn it, damn it! Oh my god. I hate this game. I can't believe just walking into me does half my fucking health, man. Half of it, half my health for him just existing. Well, at least I could do this finally. I don't like that, but I'm more okay with that, to be honest. If there's no money involved, then it's okay-ish. That's why PSO2 gets somewhat of a pass, because you can pay for it, but you also don't have to pay for it. I hate the shamans, man. Because like when I was at full capacity when I did this the other night, I got from like round 1 to 15 no problem, and I got from round 17 like I just did all the way to like 34 or 33. Fucking sorcerers, man. You can only beat them with reflex at level 1. Because it's the last thing we gotta do, guys. It's the last thing. Fuck. It's the last fucking motherfucking thing. 100% level 1 playthrough if we just get through this motherfucker. But to get through this motherfucker, I gotta not be stupid and not get hit by stupid shit, win stupid prizes for playing stupid games. Honestly, it'd be a hell of a lot safer if I just go through the first couple rounds, get as many points as I can, and like as soon as I hit 15,000 points, I'm just not gonna fucking care anymore. Or even like, if I can get to 10k points by the end of round 20, then I just don't care. I'll most certainly have 5,000 more points going through the rest of this. I practiced this a bunch before Chuckle Fox. Cerberus, we can cheat with the Naga spam in the corner. I got everything planned out, everything's ready to go. There's just a lot of variables, like the sorcerers here and like here. The duo Chuckle Fox. And then the stupid boxes here, the stupid shaman and the witches here, the stupid balls and large bodies here, the triple dogs, the 2 shamans riding them. This doesn't matter, it's just a filler round. I don't even remember what this one is. The round with all the enemies, all the spawning enemies back to back with the most annoying enemies in the goddamn game. Oh wait, no, yeah, this one is the one with the recognizer or whatever, the big purple Tron Heartless. And the 2 cars, the 1-2 buckle my fucking face. The 1-2 punch cars. And yeah, this is the wave, and then this is Cerberus, and this is the Chuckle Fuck, or Fantastic. Then it's home free, as long as I don't fuck up here. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I could do this tonight. I'm so out of it from work. But there's nothing left to do in the game, everything's done! Because also, like, it's either going to be a commitment of time if I start from round 1 and work my way back up, or it's a commitment of time if I go to 17 and use Stitch and then just farm there. It took, like, what, 10 minutes to get the points that we had? And then after that, going through all this, it's just punching the balls. I don't know if I'm going to be able to live if I get 15k points, make it all the way from round 1 to, like, let's say, like, even this one. If I get killed by the boxes here, but if I make it all the way to Chucklefucks, and I die on Chucklefucks, or even worse on Hades after beating everything on the easiest boss in the whole thing, like, if I lost to Hades after being, like, one step away from finishing this, I might just, like, throw my laptop out the window. No yoke. Last motherfucking thing, man. And there's just no way to get enough points starting from anywhere that doesn't have Stitch on it. I might get 9,000 points starting from round 20, maybe. I just gotta play better and not play stupid and sloppy like I have been tonight. We'll try one more time from round 1. And whatever we get double score on, we're just gonna sit there and farm. That is so cool that you can actually, like, lick you in between rounds. Alright, next round we're farming. If these fuckers let me. I don't know if the next hit's gonna kill me or not, but we'll find out. It's at the beginning, it doesn't matter. Yep, I thought so. This is, like, still one of my favorite boss musics of life. I like how, like, spacey and otherworldly this freaking soundtrack for 7 is. It's very fitting. Well, you are absolutely a man of taste of the highest order. I've been struggling to not just start a Final Fantasy playthrough, like, right the fuck now, honestly, as well. Because after listening to the music and, like, thinking about it, I just really want to play it. You fuck. Just like this boss is just such a waste. Without the ice version, he's just a filler boss. It's just a big damage sponge. Oh, I fucked up. Okay. This sucks. Oh, I always love this. I think it's the Sector 5 slum music or whatever. Or the in between 5 and 6, I think. And I really hope in the third part of Final Fantasy VII Remake, they let us go to Midgar and go to all the fucking places. Because I kind of teased that in a recent interview. That'd be so sick. It'd literally be the Grand Theft Auto of fucking JRPGs. Apparently the game's done. The game's done right now. They're gonna give it a whole freaking year and some change of polish. Alright. We gotta farm this one. Oh great, what a one to fucking farm. Oh my god. Okay, or not. I thought aerial recovery would just let me chink through that attack, but I guess not. That'd be crazy if it was. Only 2 years to build even more open world stuff and all the shit that they are. Unless they're adding an insane amount of like endgame stuff, like 99% for the scenario, and then like a shit ton of endgame stuff. Because that's what I feel like a lot of people remember about the OG, is how much like optional shit you could do before fighting Sephiroth on Disc 3. Because there's so much to do. That's why there's a whole disc that's just, well, the last bit of the story is going to go fight Sephiroth. Why is there a whole disc for this? Oh, because you can go to like several different bonus areas and dungeons and shit. I'm just happy that it's confirmed that you can fight the Knights of the Round Table. That is a really cool idea. And there's no longer going to be VR missions, so you're going to fight them in the open world. That is just so cool. Oh, this boss is such a fucking boring time waster. It's such a good boss when you have his other part, when you fight the ice and fire parts together. Oh yeah, I don't know if I said my idea on stream. It's probably not going to be what happens, but it's cool to think about. I was hoping you could just like see the Knights of the Round Table roaming the open world individually, and every time you beat an individual Knights of the Round Table, it would power up the summon materia, because more knights would show up in the summon. And then the last one is in the round island that you can only reach with a gold chocobo. It was confirmed that chocobo breeding's gone though. Instead you're gonna... There's a racing chocobo that you got in Rebirth. When you do the part in Corel, it has like an actual named chocobo there. And you're gonna train him to become the gold chocobo equivalent. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll have to see with execution. Because anything could sound good or bad, but without... Like, if they don't execute the execution, it doesn't mean anything. Wutai. Oh, fuck, what the hell? He broke out of it? Man, I'm a bit of a purist when it comes to chocobo breeding. Don't ask me why. But I just really like the idea that you raised these chocobos and went around the world and did all this weird, crazy stuff to get a super chocobo just to get the Knights of the Round Table. Like King Arthur is at your beck and call because a chicken took you to him. What the fuck? I hate this tournament. I hate the lock-on in this game. I hate when I'm trying to lock onto something specific and it does something behind me or to the left or far fucking away. Like if I locked onto the stupid mortar pots like I was trying to, I would have gotten a magnet off on them. But instead, it didn't go off on them, which means they weren't affected by it. And it only affected the magic immune guys, and though it kept them CC, it didn't really do anything. Now I have to fight this stupid red guy again. Oh wait, hold on. Oh my god, I'm dumb. I'm trying to save their ethers. One more college try, I'll get as far as I can, depending where that is. If I get to at least round 20, then I'm good for tonight. But this is just practice for the future. Oh my god. Oh my god, eat a dick. I know that chocobo breeding was kind of a pain in the ass. I did it when I was like 7 though, or 10 I think. I forgot when I played that game. So old. Yep, I thought so. The hook attack did half my motherfucking health. Everything is at my health. I am curious to see all the stuff that happens with Wutai, because it's actually like a big main story plot significant thing now. Especially since Crisis Core and stuff. And Ever Crisis and all the characters that are from First Soldier are on Wutai now. The ones that are still alive anyway. Oh my god. This boss is so boring. Oh my god. Whoa, what the fuck? I have not seen him do that in a long time. Usually he just does this bullshit. I do feel that the music in remake series is a little overproduced. There's too many bells and whistles going on in the music, a lot of orchestra stuff going on. I prefer the original soundtrack so far, even though there's some great new tracks that are from the original in the remake series. I really like Mount Corel's theme, the hiking theme. Motherfucker. And the PG stuff they do in the remake series is pretty cringe. Like the censorship stuff of the trails of blood, cutting down the gore so Clouds could say, "I don't give a shit," thinking he Jack Arlen. No, if you don't mind, I would like to show you a brand new track that you never heard before, from one part of the game, because it's really fucking good. But if you want to wait until you play it, I totally understand too. That's a lot. Oh my god. Well, there's a lot of points I missed. Wait, they just respawned? What the fuck? Enter double score mode. Prepare to score. We're not double scoring here. Hell the fuck no. One of the goats. What do you do? I'm not gonna lie to you, Uvo. This version in Rebirth sucks. This song in Rebirth sucks so hard. It does not sound nearly as good as this version. They lose all the eerie spaceness of it to make it overproduced and orchestral, like I was just talking about. I will say, there is a version of it in Rebirth that's in the final fight that is phenomenal. It makes up for it not sounding this good. But yeah, the original couple times you hear this song when you fight Genova parts, it doesn't have the like spacey themes to it. It just sounds like generic orchestra music. Orchestra slop, as the kids would say. Holy shit. Oh my god. Tifa's a badass. She killed me almost faster than you feed. I can't knock her in the air? I unlocked her keyhole just like she asked me to in one. Forgetting to summon Stitch. Anytime you want, buddy. I'm so upset the fire does not reach him. Oh my god! Oh, suck a dick. True, if I do get knocked to a wall, that would help. I love this song. Really? Damn, I knocked him from the corner. That was pretty good, though. Sped this up quite a bit. What the actual fuck? All my reflex could not defend against that bullshit. Stitch, can you stop being a little bastard? Bro just wants a lick. Alright, here we go. Can you fucking fire, please? they're so slow. One more hit should be good. You gotta do your stupid little Naruto run, I get it. Alright, now we sit and farm. How you guys doing? How'd your day go? This is quite apt music, honestly. Too bad we couldn't hit double score mode at this exact point. Like, getting to double score mode right before this fight, we'd probably already be at like 5,000-6,000 points. Why do I feel like I'm getting substantially less points than I usually do when I do this when I start at round 17? Well, this is gonna change plans, guys. If we fail this, when we fail this tonight, we're just gonna start from 17 from now on, because it's just way too much time doing the first 17 rounds, fighting the two super fucking boring bosses just to get to this. And this is our main point getter. Yeah, we started at 3,000 points and we've only gotten 1,500. Where's the 2,500 we were getting last time? What is with this game and just like fucking having such random ass rules?
Such devastation!
This was not my intention. Because I couldn't get out of there, man. They also were like spawned right on top of me. I guess I'll have to position. I don't remember being under them. I remember being like away from them. Oh my god. I'm gonna try one more time. One more fucking time.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, I'm banning you. I'm banning you right now, Uvo. Get the fuck out of here. Ugh, they just like dropped down on me like ninjas. See, I just feel it's so pointless going through those 10 rounds, or those 16 rounds, fighting the two super annoying bosses, just to get 3,000 points, when I could just sit here and get like 10,000 points by the time I get to round 20. I'm gonna check something real quick. Hold on. I don't really have anything else installed right now. I mean, I have my unfinished Cyber Sleuth file, and I have Grand Blue Fantasy Relink downloaded, but I'm at the end of that game. I've beaten the final boss already. And Birth by Sleep needs work before I can play it. The ports for these games are fucking horrendous on PC. You have to do so much with mods to fix them. Oh, I really like the Cyber Sleuth games too. I hope the Digimon, the new one is good. The one that just came out last year. I played the demo and I had fun. Oh, really? Yeah, I have no idea what you like Digimon are even in it. Ugh, sorry, tired ass work brain. That is pretty boring. You know, as much as I love that style of games, you know, they started from Digimon World 2 and built upon that foundation. Mixed with Digimon World 3. I prefer Digimon World 1. Oh, they really just want you to have Agumon, I guess. That's really weird. Well, oh, here's one thing that I will say about that game, even though I haven't played it yet, that I'm kind of upset with. No PvP. No PvP. Why? That's not the end of the world, but like, why? More baffled than anything else, really. Plus, I want a Digimon World game that's in the style of this Digimon World 1. That wasn't the redigitized version where you have 2 Digimon. The story for that I thought was pretty try-hard, edgelordy. I just like the simplicity of the first Digimon games. And, I know nobody agrees with me, but I like Digimon World 4. I like Digimon World 4 a lot. It's kind of shitty, but I kind of dig its shittiness. I haven't played Digimon World 3 yet, but that's basically the baseline of all story games. It's 2 and 3. And I also love Digimon World 2, even though DNA Digivolution is a fucking headache. But at least, unlike Pokemon, at least they try something new every time they make a Major Line game. And if they don't do something brand new, like with the story games, as they're the same kind of game over and over again, at least they push the boundaries of what the last game did. More quality of life or whatever. Oh, is it always tuned? I never noticed that. But then again, last time I played it was like 20 years ago, and like I remember going through the main campaign, and the whole thing was like, if you could beat the whole thing in 2 hours and go back to the starter area and fight the Numamon, you got your Digivolution you're playing as signature weapon, which isn't their best weapon, but it's the one that matches their model. I love stupid stuff like that. I love stupid stuff like that. That's kind of fucked. I played that with Sable when he was a little baby. We both love the game, so maybe it's because I was playing 2-player a lot that I didn't really notice it. But that's still like, you're still at half strength technically. I hope this doesn't kill me. I should have fucking known. It's like really tight. Like, really fucking tight there. Stitch has to heal me just enough, and if I'm like too low health, then his entire meter is not going to get me up. Well, I tried. I think that's enough for tonight. I'm just too tired to do this. I'm making so many dumb mistakes. So... Oh, hey, you know what? Even though, Genova song isn't good in the remake series, when they get to Vincent, they did his song justice. This song is fantastic. Let me see. I'm gonna look something up. Oops. Let's see. I don't know if this is the video that I watched, but yeah, this is how you get the signature weapons. It had good music, and I like the vibes. Too bad they never made a good online Digimon game. Oh, it's not showing you how to get it, it's just showing you all the signature weapons. See, that's the cool thing. The first 4 seasons of Digimon, and the first 4 Digimon World games, they were both made to tie into each other. So whatever the anime was doing, the games were going to do that. So, like, the first one is, like, just the normal Digimon taming and raising stuff with the first game, and I think the game came out first, and then they made the anime. And then for part 2, while they were developing it, they're like, we're going to add DNA Digivolution, so they made a whole game based on the DNA Digivolution bullshit with the second game. And then the third game was coming out, and it was all card game, like card-based and stuff. And they made it heavily involved with cards because it was the equipment system was the big thing in the third game. And then the 4th season was them becoming Digimon, and that's because you played as Digimon in the 4th game and used weapons. It's just interesting. You think Digimon would be perfect IP for online stuff? I know. And they have Digimon, I think it's called Digimon Masters, and it's a horrible, shitty WoW clone where you have to farm so much just to get a Digimon, and then to level it up is insane. The highest I ever got was this came out when Digimon Savers came out, and I got the Shine Greymon, the one with the revolver hand. Man, if they just like it, I have the same idea for Pokemon that I do for Digimon. Just an online environment, focus on like the first couple of Digimon that were released, and make the combat where you control the Digimon. You run around as the tamer, but then you control the Digimon in battle, real time, kind of like Xenoblade, where you just have like moves that you click on cooldown. You just select between those. For Pokemon, it makes a lot more sense, and you only have 4. But for Digimon, I think they could do something similar. And then you could just run around with other people online. I think that'd be cool. Because how they have it in Digimon Masters is awful. And there's another Digimon online game. I forgot what it was called. I forgot. But it was like a isometric, pixel-based turn-based RPG game where you could play with other people online. It was so weird. I played that like 16 years ago. I forgot what it was called. Oh yeah, this is when they started all the X evolution stuff. No, I don't want to look at the weapons. I want to look how to get the weapons. That's fun. Oh, this is probably the one I watched. I'm positive. I am positive this is the one I watched like almost 20 years ago. Imagine doing raids in an online Digimon game. Apocalypse versus it. That would be so cool. That would be so fucking cool. And what if like DNA Digivolution was still a thing, but you can only do it with other people who had Digimon that were like similar to yours for the evolution? Not like similar to yours, but the ones that would DNA Digivolve into something. Like if someone had a Wormmon. I mean, frankly, if I could just Digivolve a Wormmon into Shadramon, I'd be fine because that's my favorite Digimon. That and Omnimon, but you know. Wait, is this Star Ocean music? Basically, in hard mode, you have to beat every boss in the game without quitting the game. That means no resetting at all. Takes up to 3 to 6 hours depending how you're feeling. Zudomon is pretty awesome. I don't know how I feel about Vikingmon. I think Zudomon is way cooler than Vikingmon. Once that is done, go back to Death Valley and go to the area across the bridge before the rock trap. You'll meet face to face with a giant Numamon. It also does a lot of damage, so be warned. Wait, this is... Isn't this Final Fantasy VIII music? Is it a metal version of a Final Fantasy song? It is! It's just a metal cover for this song. That's so funny. I also think this game would have benefited from having multiple combos and not being like Gauntlet Legends where you just spam the same attack over and over again. It's just literally, it's the same attack. I remember now. And maybe, I think you could charge it, but that's it. Thrilling. I could tell he used Windows Movie Maker to make this for the editing. I think this is the Black Mage cover of the song. Thank God it's almost over. Yeah, once you beat him, you get that Digimon you're playing as signature weapon. Kill. Yeah, I started listening to him again the other night. Nobuo Uematsu as a metal band is just amazing. I'm curious to see if my old account comment is still on here. Let me just quickly scroll through, and if I can't find it in a second. This was back when YouTube was like almost brand new, fresh, and any video could make it like with 100,000 views on here. Could get up to 100,000 views easy. Meet Gangaga. I don't like how the reunion version of the game looks. The gameplay is so much better, but the new voice actor and the even though it has higher graphical fidelity, I just think it looks ugly. Well, I don't see Emo Kakashi on here. Yes, that was my YouTube. It was Emo Kakashi straight up. Strangely enough, there is a remnant of my account through someone's I made a request of someone to show me how to get a certain armor in a game called like Lord of Arcana or Apocalypse or whatever. Final Fantasy's attempt at Monster Hunter back on the PSP. Oh yeah, the new voice actor. Yeah. I mean, if that's what we got from the beginning of the remake series, I would have been fine with it, but now it's been 2 full games of one dude and then this guy, it feels a little off. But the original voice actor from Kingdom Hearts and Advent Children is still the best voice actor in my opinion. I have no idea why they changed the change the excuse me voices. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. We're not gonna find it. I thought it'd be fun. Well, it's only 200 comments. I probably would have found it. Oh well. Um, let me see if this will find it like immediately. Might be Lord of Arcana. Lord of Arcana was a bad game. Lord of Apocalypse, the basically not even a year old remake of the first version of the game, was so much better. Huh. It's not on here anymore. That's a little sad. Guy had a video saying this is for Emo Kakashi to show him where to get this armor. It was like the last remnant of my old account that got obliterated into the Shadow Realm. Anyway. I think my brain's dead. Oh yeah, they did do cool stuff like that in Lord of Arcana. That's right. They had cool little cutscenes. They had the guy who worked on Grand Blue Fantasy and Final Fantasy Tactics, the artist, design the armors for this game. You even fight Bahamut in it. I just want to take a peek at it. It's been a long time. It was so like try hard edgelordy. It was a pretty good game. The Apocalypse version was a pretty good game. The original one made you like walk into enemies and then it transitions you to a battlefield, but then they remade it and just you fought the enemies on the open world. And it's basically a Final Fantasy, but not admitting it's a Final Fantasy because I think they were worried about the brand recognition or whatever. But a Final Fantasy style Monster Hunter would go so hard, which is why Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is such a good game. They're just showing off weapon arts. Oh, I love that one. Because it just gave me a big beam sword. Oh yeah, you could charge it up, that's right. Whenever you beat a boss in this, they make you do a QTE system. Or cutscene. I remember Ghost and Shimaru hated it. I can get why, because you have to do it every time you want to kill a boss. We don't have to, but it chips down their life way more than if you don't. At least they tried the Monster Hunter idea and were unique about it, instead of Final Fantasy Explorers. What a boring game. It was fun at first, but it got boring fast. Oh yeah, I think you had like a stamina system. If you attacked too much, it would like stun you for a little bit. It was weird. Huh. I'd love to see a sequel of this game, like a modern sequel to this. I think Monster Hunter needs more competition. What the hell? You're a greatsword, but you got a teleport move? That is really fucking cool. I slept on greatsword in this game then. Oh yeah, you get to go into a demon mode with a greatsword and go one-handed. I forgot about that. Oh man, this game was so cool. Too bad they only released Lord of Apocalypse in Japan. We're gonna fix our game, but not release it outside of Japan. Okay. Oh yeah, they made an offline version of Dragon Quest X. That's right. I totally forgot about that, if I'm being honest. Excuse me. Oh yeah, gun lance. What a weird weapon. I'm curious. Weird that the game that Yoshi P worked on was made into a solo version. I like that guy's outfit. You get trains in this game? Man, Square Enix on the whole really know how to like get the feel for an MMO, but they can't really like execute it very well. Like, nothing is as cool as any MMO anime. Nothing's as cool as the opening cinematics for an MMO. It always falls short. This was the Dragon Quest right before 11, huh? I can't believe it's already been 10 years since 11 came out. Like, almost 10 years. I still think 8's the best. Also, I forgot Dragon Quest IX was a DS game where you also had a custom character. And it was weird because you like the battle system was like a roulette system or something. I don't remember. It was weird. I don't remember much of 9, to be honest. I remember it being on the DS and you can make a custom character and then you like cycle through 3 characters during combat. That's all I remember of it. And this was also the area when I was using action replay codes on any game that would let me make a custom character. So I could just make the custom character that I wanted to. So I never actually like played it. I just downloaded it, made a character with all the best gear or like the coolest looking gear, and then quit. Man, Dragon Quest is so freaking charming. This looks like 9 so far. Recruit character very often. Change of location. Oh yeah, I think I kind of remember that. Kinda. I don't need to see all this. This is basically the Xenoverse character creator. Oh, there's voice acting in it? Wait, I didn't know Final Fantasy X looked like this. The hell? Little chibi people running around? Oh, I do really like the sound effects. 8 is just always going to be my favorite, I think. I remember when Advent Children was coming out, they were advertising Dragon Quest VIII, and I ordered a demo disc from the website, and I sent it to my house for free. I was shocked. It also had .hackgu as well, from the Namco website. But yeah, I played Dragon Quest VIII on the demo, and I was so excited for it. Never played a Dragon Quest before. In fact, I've only played Dragon Quest 8 and 11. Parts of 9. But yeah, 8 and 11. I didn't like 11 that much. But like 8, I really love Dragon Quest 8. Yeah, same. Yeah, it was my first as well. I love that one. I love, I think his name's Angus. Then the Trunks look alike. Angelo. And I can't remember the girl's name. She had a whip. She was really good for like AoE attacks with that whip. Jessica, that's it. Yeah, Jessica. Oi, Gov. Genius. Oi, Governor. My favorite character was the main character, and the reveal, the twist, like, oh, why didn't he get cursed when the castle was cursed? And you never find out the entire game until you do the post-game story. And the reveal for that, it was so cool. and it didn't take away from the core game at all. I love that so much. It seems like that's a reoccurring trend with Dragon Quest games, where you can like do after game story that explain things more in depth. Oh, and then like beating the Dragon King and getting the dragon armor and sword. So fucking cool looking. Though I do like his default outfit the most. Just like the cool tunic with the headband. Yeah, I noticed on my first playthrough, I'm like, what? Oh, wait, that makes sense. He was immune to the curse at the castle, but why? Then he turns Super Saiyan. I'm like, I don't care. This is so cool. This is so fucking cool. I don't care if he's a pink Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan Rose hasn't been made into a thing. It won't be for like 10 more years. This is so fucking cool. I remember a lot about that game, though I haven't played it in 20 years. Yeah, that's what I noticed when I was going through. It was like, oh, everybody got cursed except for him. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. I don't remember the exact story beats. I do remember there was like a part where it was filler, where like we beat the magician dude. I think this is the events. We beat the magus looking dude who looks like Magus, like a jester Magus from Chrono Trigger. Dull Magus, that's him, yeah. I played it on PS2. I heard the 3DS remake was good. But I think like you beat the Dull Magus, and after that you do, there's like this filler arc where you go to this one kingdom where a prince is having some kind of romance issues or something. I don't remember that part very well. It was like, it felt very fillery to me. I'll have to play it someday. Honestly, I wish they would just do a HD remaster of that game. If they made it like look as good as Dragon Quest XI for like a pseudo remake and just re-released it, that would be so good. I remember the cozy like ice cavern area that you were going through in the game, and you went to like that grandma's house, and then her whole place got fucking lit on fire because she was like a sage or something. Oh, man, it's been so long. I didn't really pay attention to game stories back then. I just cared about gameplay. I gotta go back and replay a lot of old games like that one. Dragon Quest Reimagined, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up on my phone real quick. Oh, I see. They're like pseudo chibi. They got big heads, but they're full 3D. That's charming looking. I wouldn't mind that, but I would prefer how they looked in 8. Also, that game, Dragon Quest VIII, was made by Level 5, the same people who made Dark Cloud and White Knight Chronicles. Really? That's impressive. Okay. It does look good. I prefer the style and like more realistic proportions of 8. But if it was the same art style, just with the same proportions, that I'd be down with that. Cuz I don't know what Akira Toriyama was like spoken, but he was cooking with character designs in that game. Angela looks great, Jessica looks pretty good. A little simple, but then like the main character, that mix of like the yellow tunic with the blue undershirt that like folds at his arms and then the orange bandana It's just something about his design just really like is eye-catching. It really hits home. Like it's a home run. I don't really like the way Dragon Quest XI's main protagonist looks. He looks like a kind of a knockoff of 8's, except without the bandana. Oh yeah, I think in 11 they let you do that too, huh? When I played the Dragon Quest protagonist in Smash Brothers, I always played with the 8 one. It's just like the best design. It was like the best protagonist design. Though I do like the Dragon Quest 1 design where it's the dude in the armor. And that one where it looks like Gohan with a crown. Or like a tiara. That one looks cool too. Man, I still gotta find that RPG. I've mentioned it a couple times on stream, but it's an RPG from a long time ago. That, like... I think it was a Sega game? And it was like a chibi pixel art style, but then like it had giant 3D environments and mechs in it, but it wasn't Xenogears. It was kind of like, it was very weird looking. I don't know if it was turn-based. Maybe it was turn-based, I don't know. But I'll find it someday. It just keeps popping up in my conversations recently. It's like I have to find it now. I would like just a remaster of 8, like or like a pseudo remake like they did Crisis Core Reunion, where they just gave it a quality of life and up the graphics. I'd be down with that. Oh yeah, Phantasy Star is still Sega. It's their last RPG, except they only make online games for it. So like the New Genesis is their bread and butter right now, even though that game's a piece of shit. I don't think any Phantasy Star is as good as Phantasy Star Online 1 in Universe. Phantasy Star Online 2 is really fun and it has more Kingdom Hearts style combat at the end of it. But like getting to that part is really tedious. And now that it's kind of a dead game and like a lot of the stuff you got through the battle passes to make the ultimate weapons, it's really annoying to play. But its combat is top notch. Like Luster, the Gunblade class in Phantasy Star Online 2 it's like straight out of Kingdom Hearts. It's like playing a Kingdom Hearts 2 job. And they also have a lot of Kingdom Hearts 2 nods in that game too. Like you get these giant shoes that look just like Sora shoes in 2. There's even a dual sword set that looks like the Oblivion and Oathkeeper keyblades, but like, you know, legally distinct. But it lost all of its sense of adventure as well. It's all about combat. And Phantasy Star Online 1 may have like shitty combat, but it has like the best like MMO game feel out of all of them. Phantasy Star Universe is a close second. Oh yeah, Oblivion looks great. That they literally have a sword set in PSO2 where it just looks like a normal sword version of Oblivion and Oathkeeper. That was pretty cool. Cool little nod. Can I see combat? Did I miss it? Crazy that it has voice acting. Is this still turn-based? Wow. Well, this is the offline version, that's right. Ooh, this battle theme's pretty catchy. I want to see the regular gameplay. Oh, so regular Dragon Quest X is just normal proportions. The single player version is weird. What the hell? What is going on? Wait, did it transition into battle? Yeah. Ran into it, transitioned to a battle. I guess if you're partied, it'll have everybody loading at the same time. Is she freeform while walking around? Well, that armor looks fucking sick. What the hell? I've never seen Akira Toriyama do armor like this before, and it looks so good. What the fuck? The best one? Okay, so like the single player one is like Dragon Quest IX.
Dragon Quest, otherwise known originally in America as Dragon Warrior, is the legendary role-playing.
Okay, so we can see all the protagonists. I don't like the little fucking I look like Discount Link guy over here. I like this magician dude. He looks sick. And this like scimitar wielding dude's pretty cool. This is the guy that I kind of like the Gohan looking dude. Kind of looks like he's wearing like Piccolo's gi. Why? It's just the pilot. It's just a fighter pilot. That's his costume. He looks like he's from the Red Ribbon Army. What the fuck? This guy's cool. He looks like he's straight out of Tower of Druaga, though. This guy over here, I don't know what Dragon Quest this guy's from, but he looks like Gogeta, and he looks sick. But no, the 8 still looks the best. 9 looks alright. Or 10, I think that is. And then 11. 6? Ooh, okay. Yeah, I really like this guy's design. He looks awesome. This is like peak Toriyama design. Yeah, that's Teemo Link for sure. Oh, he got the little gerbil thing. That's right, he got the cute little gerbil. He's like cute. And something so flat about this guy's design. It just looks flat to me. Plus, he has this sword on his back, just like this guy. It's just too samey. I feel these guys are too similar in design between their boots, the long like waistcoat. Except he has full sleeves where he has folded up, and he's got a bandana. And he's got Trunks hair. Oh, this guy, the Vegeta dude, is this guy? Or am I misunderstanding because I'm tired as balls? Eric is based on 6. This cool ass design becomes this fucking flat copy pasta of the 8 character. That's crazy. These two are my favorite designs, and this guy's a third. This guy's awesome. Oh, wait, that's right. Eric is the blue-haired guy with the thief daggers, right? Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I have not played that game since, like, 2018, 17. And I did not care for it too much. It wasn't bad, it wasn't all about it, even though I did do all the content in the game. Okay, that makes sense. I could see that. This guy looks like Toriyama just copy and pasted his homework, but he's like, what if I made him look more neat, like, and cleanly? Or not cleanly, that's a little weird. Just a little bit more put together. Because, like, this guy has, like, the open button shirt, the rolled up sleeves, a little loose with all of his stuff, and this guy is more put together. He's got longer sleeves, not rolled up. It's more prim and proper. He's got everything buttoned and tied up now, but it's like the same design with different colors. He even got the same boots thing going on, but he likes doing that for a lot of stuff. So I can't really point that at any one thing. But yeah, the 6, 8, and that guy. I think he's 5 or 6. Those are the coolest looking ones. Well, I don't know what the fuck is going on with this fighter to pilot, dude. Oh, I've seen the 12 design. You know, he's got the fucking zoomer haircut. The broccoli head. What were they thinking? Oh shit. What's up, Chris? What you got here? I'm doing my best to stay awake right now. Yeah, I don't dislike his design except for his hair. His hair is atrocious. I think it takes away from the rest of his design. Oh, Dragon Ball Z shit. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. What the fuck is this?
The secret side of me, I never let you see. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. So stay away from me. The beast is ugly. I feel the rage and I just.
What is he fighting? What the hell?
It's scratching on the walls, in the closet, in the halls. It comes awake and I can't control it. Hiding under the bed, in my body, in my head. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it end. I feel it deep within. It's just beneath the skin. I must confess that
I feel like a monster.
I hate what I've become.
I love these music videos. I mean, like, this is goofy and I still love it, but I like them when they're trying to be serious and edgy. Oh my god. Hold on.
Chi-Chi, I'm home. Goku? What are you doing here? Bit of an odd question, isn't it? What? I said it's a bit of an odd question, isn't it? This is my home, so I should be allowed to shelter at my own convenience. I suppose. I suppose, yes. I do suppose. Tell me, Chi-Chi, where's my boy? My little monkey man? I don't know. You really don't seem to know much, do you? He's out training with Piccolo or one of the others. Thought you didn't know where my son was at. It was just an educated guess. Oh, is that right? Where did you go to school? What? So educated you must have some master's or doctorate to be making such bold claims. Would you care for a sensu bean? Chi-Chi? No, thank you. Goku, you're scaring me. What's going on? You've never been grateful for the things I've given you. What? I said, you've always been an ungrateful pile of dirt. What? Dirt beneath my feet. Only there to breathe life into the seeds I plant. What do you mean? I don't know. Soil. No, I don't think I am. How much have you ever lost on a game of cornhole?
What?
What? Are you deaf? I asked how much you've ever lost on a game of cornhole. I don't think I've played, okay? Of course you have. You've been playing your whole life. You just didn't know it yet.
I really like Meat Canyon videos.
I
Usually,
want you to toss
I don't
that
know what
sensu
that's
bean
called. I don't know what's called.
into my mouth. Why don't you just use your hands? Why are you playing this game? Chi-Chi, toss the sensu bean.
Oof! A major airball has landed Chi-Chi into the fight of her life. Can she overcome her godlike husband and live to see another day? Or will she perish like the countless foes that have crossed his path? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I don't know what to think about that one. I'm usually all about Meat Canyon, but what the fuck was that anyway? Yeah, these guys look cool.
Franchise created by Yuji Horii all the way back in 1986. They're
Oh yeah, there he is, Eric. Oh fuck.
playing franchise created by Yuji Horii all the way back in 1980.
Yeah, he looks sick. I really like Eric's look. He's my favorite character from that game.
86. There is literally nothing I can say about the franchise that hasn't already been said by practically everyone else on the internet. From its incredible comedic yet seriously gripping storytelling,
Yangus.
masterfully orchestrated music, wonderfully whimsical and charming character design headed by the late legendary artist
I'm a little
Akira
upset that
Toriyama,
Dragon Quest XII
has something that appeals to everyone.
the original concept for it, where it was more edgy and dark and had like the more serious tone to it, with like the fire title, like the fire scratch title is it got canceled and remade into what it is now, to more of a normal Dragon Quest game. I don't know.
When I was growing up, I fell in love with the role-playing genre, watching my characters grow more and more powerful over the course of each and every game
I still gotta
I
play
played.
Golden Sun.
I couldn't get enough of it. Final Fantasy was always my go-to RPG franchise, but when I grew older and had my own money, one day I ended up
that game-
purchasing a little title.
It seemed like it was fresh. It was like very new for Dragon Quest. Not that this new game's gonna be bad just because it's more of the same, but I just really like when people do and try new stuff and breathe new life into their series.
Known as Dragon Quest VIII. I played the absolute stuffing out of Dragon Quest VIII, but I didn't truly fall in love with the franchise until Dragon Quest IX. I've always been an absolute sucker for RPGs that allow me to create my own unique character, and Dragon Quest IX was basically everything I wanted in a Dragon Quest game. So imagine how I felt when I was browsing the web one night and saw the trailer for the first time. Dragon Quest X, an MMORPG set in the legendary franchise. At the time it was announced, I was in the middle of college, and my first thoughts was that I couldn't wait for this to release. I had dabbled in Final Fantasy XI and XIV, but Dragon Quest X seemed much more my speed. Then the years passed by, and unfortunately, it never released in English. So like many of the English Dragon Quest fans, I moved on and forgot about Dragon Quest X.
Come on, Reggie, give us.
Dragon Quest X.
How about this instead?
Then Dragon Quest XI released, and that masterpiece of a game fully rekindled my love for the series.
I wouldn't say
it made my
masterpiece.
mind
I don't
wander back to the mysterious Dragon Quest X. So one night, I did a bit of digging and found that fans
Well, hold on.
to the mysterious Dragon Quest X. So
Whoa, that sword, that red sword that guy has looks fucking sick. You can dual wield?
One night, I did a bit of digging and found that fans had picked up the torch for the rest of us. Over the years, I had forgotten about Dragon Quest X, but passionate fans in the community built tools that would allow anyone to fully experience Dragon Quest X in English, at least to an extent. So when I found all of this information, I jumped into setting up everything immediately. And now after playing Dragon Quest X for over 100 hours, what are my thoughts on it? Should you play Dragon Quest X? I mean, it's probably pretty obvious if I put 100 hours into the game, but let's talk about Dragon Quest X.
The first Yoshi P game.
Dragon Quest X, as I stated before, does take a little bit of legwork to get working in English, but there is an amazing site that has guides on how to get all of that set up step by step.
Yeah, I mean, at first it was because of there was a huge MMO craze in the early 2000s, and everybody was trying to jump on that, like even Final Fantasy did with the 11. But yeah, I think like every JRPG, eventually they want to be like, hey, a lot of people like playing this game, what if they played it together? But you know, MMOs are crazy expensive and difficult to develop for these, they always have, but even more now these days than ever. And they don't know how to make MMOs anymore, because they're like, oh, we don't want to waste people's time, but like the part of an MMO is that you're going to sink a lot of time into it. It's just how it is, you know? So by going against what keeps people there for long term, they make these games where like, I forgot what game it was. I played it with Ghost, but like it was a modern gacha title, Tower Fantasy, I think. And I got to level 20 in the first hour by talking to people. They just try to speed you to getting to endgame as soon as possible, and I don't care for that. When it comes to MMOs, it's about the journey and the feel. It's not about the actual gameplay. It's not about the actual like end game. It's not about those far off goals. It's about the experience. Oh, SMT had one? Wow, I didn't even. Oh, that's crazy, honestly.
Specifically sets up a
I didn't know
completely
Shin Megami
free
Tensei had an
trial
online
account that gets a ton of content to explore. If you want to purchase the game and subscribe, there is a guide on how to do that as well. So keep in mind that Dragon Quest X does have a free-to-play option, but at its heart, it is a monthly pay-to-play MMORPG like Final Fantasy XI or 14. Once you've set up all that you need to get the game started, the first thing you'll do is create your character. Creating your character will have you create your human persona as well as your sibling. You'll have options between a small amount of different customization options for your face, hair.
Tales of Eternia Online? Tales of Eternia? The one with the redhead protagonist that's getting a remaster? Huh. I had no goddamn idea. That's when the game was still very much like a turn-based like fighter game though. Or not turn-based, side-scrolling fighter. More than it was what the Tales series became eventually. That's the Dragon Quest XI protagonist's hairstyle. Was that retroactively added, or was that from the start? And are you just playing a what am I saying? Akira Toriyama likes to copy
Color,
paste designs
eyes,
all the
and
time.
face, but it's nothing super in-depth like you'd see in newer, more modern MMORPGs. Once you customize your human character, you then have to name yourself, which you have to do in Japanese text. Best thing to do for this step is to create a name and then convert it to Japanese katakana or hiragana using an online tool, and then just match the text provided as best you can.
At least it has
Once you
some
are
way to
satisfied
access
with
it, at
everything,
least.
you are then plot
I'm gonna
into
look at
a
both these
very
MMOs
lengthy
in a
story
second.
prologue, which serves as the game's tutorial. I recommend playing this tutorial if it's the first time you've ever played, as it gives context story-wise to everything about Dragon Quest X, but you do have the option of skipping the prologue. The story of Dragon Quest X follows you and your sibling living in a small village. The village chief preordains that the village is
This
doomed
looks so
to
much
death, and that
like
there will be
Final
only
Fantasy
one
XIV in
survivor
terms of, like,
unless a task
how the
can
world
be
feels.
performed. Of course, you as the protagonist gets appointed this task with your sibling and friend.
Of course!
You are successful in retrieving the flower, but the village still ends
Oh,
up being
wow.
destroyed, with everyone, including you, dying, with the one survivor as foretold ending up being your sibling.
Whoa, didn't see that coming.
From here, you are then reborn as one of the other 5 race choices.
I haven't
The
seen Johnny
races are the
Test in
dwarves,
forever.
elves, wetlings, poppets, and ogres. Once you choose a race, you are then able to customize it like you did with your human form. Once you are satisfied with your look, you then take the form of your choice, along with your choice of the 6 starting vocations. Yeah, if you are a big fan of the Dragon Quest series, many of the franchise's vocations return in Dragon Quest X, with many of them having to be unlocked via quests. The 6 starting vocations are warrior, mage, priest, thief, minstrel, and martial artist. We'll talk more about the classes in a bit, but once you make your choice, you will watch a cutscene, and then the real game begins. From the first moment you get in-game from the tutorial, you'll probably notice that the game has a very cartoony art.
I play Dragon Ball Online, and it's basically Dragon Ball Xenoverse prequel. Because Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 and 2 just continue the story from the online game. Like, 1 for 1. I'm gonna be honest, its gameplay, it was another WoW clone. It was awful. Nothing was missed by it getting shut down, and now we have Xenoverse 1 and 2, which is just better versions. It's like playing Dragon Ball Budokai, but you get to make a custom character. Budokai Tenkaichi, specifically.
Style, with some of the graphics also looking a bit outdated. The game is over 10 years old at this point, releasing all the way back in 2012. However, because of the cartoony pseudo-cel shaded art style, the graphics have aged pretty well. The game also has a stellar soundtrack, sporting the franchise's signature orchestric themes, with my favorite probably being this game's battle theme.
Like, seriously, like how this guy's running around this map and how the world feels running around it, how it looks very much like Final Fantasy XIV, early, like, A Realm Reborn stuff.
Getting back to the beginning gameplay, you will start off with an introductory quest that varies based on the race you chose, and once that is complete, you are free to wander the world of Dragon Quest X. DQ10 is an enormous world to explore, so it can be a bit daunting to even think of where to start. Your first goal should be completing the game's main storyline quests. DQ10, much like Final Fantasy XIV, has an extensive storyline that spans over the game's several different expansions. Each story has a plethora of quests to complete that will reward experience, items, and unlock different features you will need for your character. DQ10, much like other MMORPGs, has a ton of different things to engage in, but the main gameplay loops will be quests, exploration, combat, and side activities. Questing in DQ10 is your standard fare of generic tasks. Most quests will boil down to talking to an NPC, accepting the quest, defeating a specific enemy, or walking to a location, and then turning in the quest. Some quests are different,
So Final Fantasy
potentially
XIV.
having the player solve a puzzle, fight a boss, or read the quest text to
What the
figure
hell?
out where to go. But generally, most quests are just glorified fetch quests.
Oh my.
The storyline plays similar to the side quests, but if you like a single player type experience, the story plays basically like a single player Dragon Quest game. And the story in DQ10 is actually pretty damn good. Although I do have to admit that watching your character literally stand there and do nothing in almost every cutscene is pretty funny. Exploration
Yeah,
is
yeah.
generally pretty
Hey, Final
rewarding
Fantasy
in
XIV in a lot of
DQ10.
more
Much
ways
like
than
the
one.
normal franchise titles, you can find treasure chests, extra quests, crafting materials, or other little rewards by checking out your environments. Now, combat, man, I love the combat in this game. Now, ask pretty much any MMORPG player around. Most will tell you that combat is going to be a tab target system like World of Warcraft, or an action combat system like New World. Dragon Quest X, however, has an active turn-based combat system like the older Final Fantasies. Combat starts by running into an enemy in DQ10, which brings your party into a battle zone. From here, you and your party will wait intervals of a few seconds between each action, and the speed of which you get your actions depends on your agility stats. More on stats in a bit. Actions in combat can
That's a
include
cool
attacking
idea,
with your
honestly.
weapon, casting a spell or ability, defending, swapping equipment, or using an item. There are so many options, and generally, unless it's a higher difficulty situation, you will mostly just be attacking or casting a spell. The beauty in this combat system, however, is how frantic yet organized it is. Combat is slower than other MMORPGs, but much like Final Fantasy XI, you can more accurately see what is happening, as well as react to specific mechanics in fights. Enemies will constantly attack you as you navigate your menus, trying to quickly think of a spell you want to cast, or as you react to something that is happening. Movement and positioning is also a major factor in combat. Specific enemies will use attacks that cover specific areas on the battlefield, and if you move away from that area, you can completely avoid the attack. Tanks can influence combat in a major way by pushing or standing in front of enemies. Depending on your weight stat, you can become harder to push and can more easily push enemies on the battlefield. As a tank, you can literally block in enemies
those
from moving
cyborg
and
things.
attacking your fellow
I remember the cyborg things from 8 because they were like some of the best ones you could get for the monster part of the game, the monster collecting part. This game looks really cool. It really does. I wouldn't mind trying it someday, maybe like a private server. Let's see, Tales. It really is Tales of Eternity Online. Crazy. Ooh, a 20-year-old video. Don't mind if I do. Windows Movie Maker. What the hell? This looks like Ragnarok Online. Like, it looks exactly like Ragnarok Online with a slightly different art style. What the hell? Majingen? So it is. It just plays like Eternia, like 1-for-1. Plays like Eternia, like old school Tales of games. That's really cool, honestly. Well, that was interesting. Man. I don't think any MMO has given me like the MMO game feel as well as Ragnarok Online has. Oh shit, what's this? What you got, Crisps? I was just about to look this up. Sweet, thank you.
Shin Megami Tensei 9 is a psychological horror game about a guy who gets attacked by a giant angry scrotum at a Taylor Swift concert.
Oh, this isn't Shin Megami Tensei Online?
Facing horrific hallucinations from the resulting PTSD.
Or is it?
There are no rules in this game. In the first 5 minutes, you shatter the boundaries of space and time when you try to leave this flower shop, only to realize that you're trapped as this lady and her lesbian furry lover crawl on 2 planes of existence at once as she seemingly goes down the wall and towards the
Okay,
screen at the same
interesting.
time. The only way out is
Okay, I'll look up the online one after this.
and then you're back on the street where this guy
The hell
yells
is
at you,
this?
as if you just did all that shit on purpose. Sometimes when you walk down the street, you literally walk down into it. I mean, this looks like some kind of surrealist painting.
Yeah, what the
Trying to
hell?
imagine the perspective on this destroys the human mind, so just don't think about it too much. Almost every building is empty and plays mildly disturbing music, except for this one where Jack Frost says welcome and promptly shows you a series of menus with no text. The whole game feels like you aren't welcome in its presence. It almost feels like the software is sentient and it's watching, trying to figure out why you're playing a Japanese Xbox game. I truly do believe.
Oh
that
my
if
god, the
games can
Xbox is like where
manifest themselves in lines of
JRPGs
code,
went to die.
There's almost certainly one hiding.
Infinite Undiscovery is an underrated classic, and Lost Odyssey is genuinely a masterpiece of a game that are locked to Xbox.
In here somewhere. Oh yeah, and in the battle system, you can't really do anything. It's like a movie. You can smack that ball sack all you want, but it's just not gonna go away. Overall, I have to say, it's about as good as Persona 5, so check it out when you get the chance. See ya.
Oh, I see. Emulation issues. Yeah. Yeah, you are absolutely right about that, Ubo. And I will never forget Crescendo Spike. What the hell's going on? You get to play as the summons? This was clearly made in the early 2000s with all the other MMOs that tried to look like this. I mean, it looks cool. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but... This looks strangely a lot like Digimon Masters. This is like as slow as Final Fantasy XI, honestly. Which isn't a bad thing. I actually like slower MMOs for the most part. So I'm guessing you like play as the summons, or you could summon them and switch to them to use abilities? I love the music. Interesting. Oh, you can use them as mounts too? That's a smart idea. So I guess this is how negotiations go. You just walk up to him and say, "Hey, how are you?" Roar, I am Garm. You destroy whole, I eat you up. Oh, private servers don't exist for this game either? Damn. It looks like a very interesting game. It does seem very of its time, though, like a lot of other MMOs that are out around this time. And I kind of love MMOs like this, because it's all about the feel. That you can have an MMO with dog shit combat, and it could be like the greatest thing ever, depending on how the experience makes you feel. Like Dot Hack, the first 4 Dot Hack games, they're awful in terms of combat, but they make you feel like you're playing an MMO, and it's just great. Oh, my boy. I don't know who this guy is, but he's looked sick as fuck. I remember you telling me about him, but I just can never remember. He's like the protagonist of that one that you showed me with that challenge run. He's my favorite SMT character because I don't know anyone else, and he looks sick as fuck. Your Emperor entered. Was created. The hell. He looks so cool, man. Limit break. Limit break. Limit break. Man, I wish I had more time. There's like so many cool games like this I would love to play. I'm like so behind on so many RPGs. Like I want to play all the SMTs and more Personas. I want to play all these MMOs and stuff, but I just feel like I never have enough time. Also with this Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough going on for fucking forever, man. There's so many games I want to play on stream than just Kingdom Hearts. Even though I love Kingdom Hearts. This song is great. Take my crotch fireball. Crotch fireball, go! Oh, this is a long motherfucking fight. Hold on. Looks like it's basically the same thing over and over again. Shit ton of health. Whoops. You should play games you despise on Steam stream so we can see why you hate certain games. Oh boy. Oh geez, look at the time. I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night. See ya. Oh man. I don't wanna. I simply just don't wanna. The games I dislike, I really don't like. I really dislike, like God of War and God of War Ragnarok, the two new ones. I don't want to play them. I don't want to play them again. You can't make me. Thanks. Thank you for calling me out, Chris. Thank you. Hey, you've seen me play through Kingdom Hearts 2. As much as I fucking hate the level 1 playthrough, I'm still like getting stuff done. I'm just yapping at the same time. Oh shit. Trying to clean off my freaking number pad. Sorry. I mean, that's only somewhat what happened with the Final Fantasy 14 video the other day, okay? Let's see. What was I gotta look up again? Fuck. I hate how my brain gets when I'm tired. It's dumb normally, but like when I'm tired, it's like 10x bad. Um, fuck. I can't remember. I was gonna show you guys some cool shit, and I forgot what it was. Well, this reboot my memory if I look through my games. I mean, as we've seen, I will also just do that with stuff I love as well. I'm just a yapper. I'm born to be a streamer. I just yap. I have a lot to say, man. What can I say? I can't fucking find what I was. Oh, I remember now. I remember. Really cool art. I like the story a lot. It's got a lot of cool shit going on.
This is Infinite Undiscovered.
No, I'm not gonna listen to you. Oh, it's blurry as fuck. I never actually played this game. Like I'm sorry, I played the game, but I never owned it because I had it on I rented it through GameFly, which was a delivery service that would send you a game to rent for 7 days, and then you had to send it back. By the time I beat it, it was such a long game. I had to send it back. I think it looks very nice graphically, and I don't know. This game looks really nice. It has like good character models, but for some reason, ever since Star Ocean 4, Tri-Ace can only make like plastic anime dolls.
Guys smashing chains.
Like the character models in this game look very good.
Lord Sigmund, it's me. I'm here to rescue you. Are you hurt, my lord? We were forced to scatter at Fael, but we've managed to regroup. The others should be nearby as well. My lord, we must leave.
But
No time for talk, my lord. We must go.
look,
I remember the main character is kind of a wuss.
What?
You're making a big mistake. Who are you here for?
You, of course, Lord Sigmund.
Who?
Huh?
Sigmund? Who's he?
I don't understand. It's you, my lord.
Behind you! Look out!
Like, I just don't get it. These characters look perfectly adequate. They look well proportioned. They have good looking faces and textures. And then you just go to Star Ocean 4, 5, and 6, especially 6. And they look so artificial, so bland, so plastic.
Excuse me, but can't we work this out, without fighting?
I don't want any more trouble. Crush his limbs.
What?
I do like how this game was all music themed for all the attacks and everything. Is he supposed to be like an instrument player, some kind of flute player? Oh my god. I hate this in modern games, just telling the people how to play their game through giant text prompts that pop up again and again and again. Jesus. You can trust your players to learn some of this just through gameplay. This game has such cool gameplay, though.
I guess I beat him. You okay?
You really aren't Lord Sigmund, are you?
No.
But then...
Sorry to disappoint you.
This guy's such a weenie.
No time to brood over this. So what's your name?
Capel.
I'm Aya. All right. Now we need to think about getting out of this place.
We?
Of course.
No thanks. I stay out of danger.
I'm telling you that I'll help you escape.
I didn't ask for help.
I don't care.
I love
if
the
you want
idea
my
that
help
this
or
little
not.
guy who's never
I
fought
couldn't
before
forgive myself
was able
if
to
I
beat
left you
2
behind.
trained soldiers.
What?
Come on, for my sake, just follow me.
All right.
Okay then, let's go.
I fully intend to play Lost Odyssey on stream one day, because that's a game made by Mistwalker, the studio of Sakaguchi, the father of Final Fantasy. And it is such a beautiful story. It's another game I rented on Gamefly, but I couldn't get into it because I was too stupid back then. But the story is really special. It's a game about immortals. Like, everybody you play in your party are immortals. And they somehow make that work with the story and gameplay and everything. This was such a cool, ambitious game. It was like playing Star Ocean, but without transitioning into battle screens. And it still had the sci-fi element to it later. Oh yeah, you can command party members to do certain actions. Yeah, this was a really good game. And it still looks really nice. I like how it's designed.
Ready to go?
Sure thing.
You know what to do.
If I remember correctly, this was the game that came out after Star Ocean 4, and this was the original Star Ocean creators, like, last game or something, where I think he retired.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Is every day this dangerous?
It's like every 2 seconds is a cutscene, though, or like something telling you how to play the game. Oh, the prison break. Oh, that's right.
Who do you think you are?
Oh, I died tons here. I'm so sad that Star Ocean 6 was such a mediocre game. It didn't have enough time in the oven, and it was too much of a...
Till next time.
It was just too much of a lot of random shit, honestly. They didn't really have a cohesive vision. It was like, hey, let's remake 2 and 4 into one game. Now the Star Ocean series is on, like, it's basically dead. Yeah, I mean, it played better and it had better characters than Star Ocean 5, but it still wasn't great. Like, Star Ocean 5 is a bad game, 6 is just okay. But now, like, the franchise is on hiatus again. Probably for another 10 years. I mean, it's already been 4 years since that. And before that was 6 years since the last Star Ocean game. So maybe 2 years from now we'll get one. And also they're out of Star Oceans to do the JoJo treatment too. Since 5 was a retelling of 1 and 3 and 6 was a retelling of 2 and 4. So now they have to make a brand new Star Ocean. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It just wasn't nearly as good as like 3 or 2. Like the character, I thought was the main character was pretty bland. Both of them. And they tried to do the choose your main character thing again, but there was like not a lot of depth to it. And then like the endgame stuff felt like super like budget tacked on. And the combat was so wonky. And I don't know what they were thinking with that little robot that would make you zip around the map. It wasn't bad. It was just kind of like baffling, honestly. But I did enjoy it. I did. I beat the whole game, which is... I don't even remember 5 for the most part. 5 was such a piece of shit. But the only reason why I'm upset about how it turned out is because I just want more Star Ocean games. I want Radiata Stories 2. I want Infinite Undiscovery 2. I want more of these games. Yeah, I did this same exact thing. Also, the crafting system seemed really tacked on in that game, too. You know, it was trying to be so weird and different, like the third game was. Or sorry, the second game was. With its character designs. But also, again, it had that like weird plasticky look over it. Shadow Hearts is a game I still gotta play, but I saw one of my favorite YouTubers make a video about it in Kodelka. And I gotta admit, I think Kodelka is like a way more interesting game, but they had to turn it into a strategy turn-based game and ruined it. But Shadow Hearts apparently was co-made with a lot of people who worked on Legend of Dragoon. And that's why that ring system is so similar to Editions. And I'm really interested to try that out. It still seems like a good game series. I just think Kodelka, like, it's like a Xenogears level of interesting. And then after his team of the guy who made it was the composer for the Mana series. He left Square Enix and made their own company. And Kodelka was their first game, and everybody was so scared to not do like a turn-based strategy RPG thing, because that's what they knew. They didn't want to do like a more Resident Evil action style game. So they made Kodelka into a strategy chessboard style kind of tactics game. And it's supposed to be a horror game like Resident Evil. So it's got some weird clashing tones. But it's got some stellar voice acting in it. And it's got motion capture for a PS1 game, which is really weird. But yeah, Shadow Hearts.
Please? Sure
I don't think Shadow. I mean, I haven't played it, so I don't know. But from what I've seen, it does not look like a bad series at all. It looks quite fun. Just Kudelka kind of like itches my brain.
You know what to do. Come on.
I think something similar happened with me.
Say Rhapsody.
Yeah, I'm fighting Gabriel, and I took Letitia, and yeah, I think she got one shot. I'm sorry, Gizmo. You go back to sleep, princess. I love you, honey. I'm sorry. I woke up my baby cat.
You know what to do.
I feel so terrible now. Yeah, they released the new Valkyrie profile game and a Star Ocean game in the same year, and they both flopped, which is just really
Till
sad.
next time.
Thanks. It's dark, so watch out for enemies. They could be hiding anywhere.
Oh, one game that I hate that I might play on stream for the hell of it is Tales of Zestiria. The one that's like the sequel to Berseria, since Berseria was retroactively made as a prequel. Because that game is fucking awful. But I haven't beat it. So I played like 3 hours of it. I'm like, this shit stank.
You okay? Push yourself too hard.
Over here! Yeah! Yeah!
Nah, for me, I couldn't take it. I like Berseria a lot, but Zestiria is... Yeah, I'll just say it's not for me. I could only make it a couple hours, and I'm like, this ain't for me. And then Ghost played that game, and I think he played the completion, and he hates that game. But you know, not every game is made for everybody. Like, as you and me have realized, even though we love Final Fantasy VIII, most people hate that game. I would say the majority of Final Fantasy fans hate that game. Interesting. I was looking for more of a cutscene, but alright. Full game, only 32 hours. Holy frick. I've never seen the day counter. 1 day. 8 hours. Oh my god. You're absolutely right. 100%. Oh, you know what? This is the review I saw for Last Odyssey that switched me around. This guy showed me a lot of old RPGs that I really want to play, like the Delca and Lost Odyssey. Stuff I turned my head at before. Oh, I didn't like this video. Change that right now. Let's see. Buy this to watch later. Anyway, it's 3 o'clock in the morning for me, and I've been dead tired since I got home. So I'm gonna go sleep. But I will stream tomorrow. Or later today, I guess. And we will get through the Hades Cup. We will. Them's fighting words, Uvo. Them's fighting words. But then again, I don't remember it at all. I really like the Vesperia's opening, and I also really, really like Symphonia's opening. And I'm a sucker for older anime stuff. Well, I'll check it out on I'll check it out next time I'm on stream after we beat Kingdom Hearts, the final challenge. But for now, I'm literally like holding myself up right now. I got 2 hours of sleep before work. Work was hell. And then I also had to work outside with the huge amount of humidity and heat today, so I'm tired. Oh, I want to stream more and chat with you guys, but I'm tired. Curse the human condition. Alrighty. Well, thanks, Chris, for stopping by. Thanks, Uvo, for stopping by. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by and watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to beat Kingdom Hearts. We will. I promise. And after we beat Kingdom Hearts, I'm going to wait to get my PNG tuber and the new avatar up until I get the new computer. Then when I have the new computer, it feels right with Kingdom Hearts done and the new computer to get the new avatar. Anyway, I'm outie. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.